Start with your feet hip width apart. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, start to fold forward, letting your head hang heavy. Lengthen your spine, holding your opposite elbows and swaying side to side. Since this is the beginning of the practice, you might feel a little bit of tightness. Just keep your knees softly bent, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings and your glutes. As you continue to connect with your breath, slowly straighten your arms, lifting your chest up. Come on your fingertips, plant your palms on the mat and completely folding forward with your head in between your legs as your chest moves closer to your thighs. Take both of your feet together, planting your palms beside your feet and send your right leg far back. Rest your knees on the mat and keeping your feet relaxed. Gripping well with your left feet, start to move with your upper body forward and backward. An awesome stretch for your hips. Take support with your palms or your fingertips. Inhaling as you travel back, grounding your spine. And as you breathe out, travel forward. Moving on to a revolved low lunge. Find a nice grip with your right palm. As you breathe in, take your left arms up, gazing towards the fingertip. And as you exhale, touch your right feet, letting your knees point out. Take your left arm down with an exhale, back on the mat. To prepare this on the other side, take your left leg back alongside the right and bring your right leg back in between your palms. Coming on your fingertips, open up your chest and start to doing the same forward and backward movement just like we did on the other side. Inhaling as we move backward and slowly exhaling and walking ourselves forward, feeling the stretch in the inner thighs. Slowly dropping your shoulders. Lift your right arm up with an inhale, opening up your chest, and exhaling, touch your left toe. Inhaling center, look up, and exhaling slowly get your right palm down. Tuck your left feet, send your right leg back. In line with the left feet, come into a plank pose, pushing your weight towards the shoulder. Look between your palms. If you feel it's too much, just drop your knees down. Let's do a quick alignment check here. Your wrist and your shoulder is in one line. Continue to pull your navel in and squeeze your buttocks, feeling the engagement of your core muscles. Start to drop your knees down. We're going to come in all fours position, tabletop position. Your knees are just under your hips and your wrist is just under your shoulders. Let's do a quick cat and cow for spine mobility. As you inhale, open up your chest and look towards the ceiling. With an exhale, rounding your back, drop your head down. Roll your shoulder blades in and tuck your tailbone. Continue doing this till any stiffness in your spine goes away. Let's make the spine neutral and move towards some wrist rotations. Start by sending your hips into a clockwise circle. Your arms are straight without any bend in your elbow and palm is firmly glued to the mat, feeling the rotation in your wrist every time you move with your hips clockwise and anti-clockwise. Start to sink down your hips towards your feet. Walk forward your arms. Rest your head on the mat. Relax in child's pose for a few minutes. Notice the sensation in your body after all the stretches which we have done. Take a moment to ground yourself and allow your breath to connect with your body. Every time you take the deep breath in and you breathe out. Moving on to the next set of stretches, slowly lift your head up, bending your elbows. Take your hand forward and your legs back, tucking your toes. We are going to lie down with our belly on the mat. Slowly bring yourself down on the mat, untuck your toes. Looking forward, roll your shoulders back and open up your chest. We have come into a nice and easy Sphinx pose or Salam Bhujangasana. A great stretch for your abdomen and toning your glutes muscle. Start to lower yourself down, putting your palms to the side of your chest. Start to lift yourself up as you inhale. We come into a cobra pose. Remember to roll back your shoulders and open up your chest. Slowly with an exhale, drop your head back down to the mat. Take a moment here for yourself and normalize your breathing. Slowly sending both of your arms back, interlocking your fingers. Straighten up your arms, and as you inhale, start to lift yourself up with your belly still pressed on the mat. Rolling back your shoulder blades. Slowly as you exhale, come down, resting your head on the mat. Unlock your fingers and bend your arms, elbows facing out. Make a pillow out of both of your palms and rest your chin on them. Keeping your feet little more than hip width apart and your toes relaxed on the mat. Let your shoulders drop down. Close your eyes and relax in Makarasana. You can even keep your forehead on your palms. Take a moment to relax in this deeply restorative pose. If you enjoyed this practice, thanks a lot for watching and joining me.